Okay, I'm going to review the Smith & Wesson out the front. It's the SWOTF2DB, and the designation stands for SW is Smith & Wesson, OTF is out the front. 2 means it's part of the second generation of their out the front knives. These are spring assisted out the front knives. Very interesting concept. This one has a drop blade and it's a black tactical color. To fire these knives, you can see you cannot fire it unless you release the safety. The safety's here on the spine. Okay, let's just go through the differences of the second generation. The first generation knives, great out the front, spring assisted knives also. They just had a straight handle. These, Smith & Wesson has adjusted and changed the handle shape a little bit. Gives you a little bit better spot to put your thumb. Put some jimping there, and then your hand goes nice and tight, just right there. It's got a couple of contours so you can hold it nice and tight. It also has a little bit more decoration or imprinting on the front of the handle, which gives you nice and good grip. Okay, we've got the safety off. You can see on the back it has a pocket clip. Nice pocket clip. It's a tip down, and then it also has the glass breaker tip. The glass breaker on the 2 is about the same size as on the 1. The biggest difference as far as the handle is concerned is just the handle shape. When this out the front knife is closed, it is 4 3/4 inches long. The knife weighs 3.8 ounces. Now to fire this knife, what you do is you put your thumb here and you just barely get it started, and you can see that that blade just snaps right out. Once it's open, it locks up nice and tight. You can see there's no play in that blade, and on the back Smith & Wesson puts the designation of each knife. It is a black finish on the outside. The blade is stainless steel 4116, and the finish is a black nitride finish. It's a nice knife. The other difference that the other thing they changed between the first generation and the second generation is the release button. On the first ones it was on the side. On this one it's right there at the top, so you can grab it with your finger and reset. As you can see, it's spring assist open and then manual reset. It's a great knife. Open, the blade, or excuse me, the knife is 7.5 inches long, so it's a nice medium-sized knife. You can get a lot done with this, and the blade is 3 inches long. It's just an absolutely great out the front knife. It is OTF, which means that you can carry it in a lot of areas where you're not allowed to carry automatic knives. And one of the better things about it is it's not very expensive. It's a great price, great knife. You can find yours at Blade Ops. It comes in a couple different variations of color and blade shape.